Sorry about that. I forgot to clear out the other tapes here. We were doing his beard. So we're just going to take this up to the top here, just like so. And we're going to undercut. Stop cuts are wonderful. If you learn their value, you know, they keep you from, it tells you where you can cut and where you can't cut. And it's just so much handier to have a stop cut. You know, it really defines things. And a stop cut is just simply putting your initial cut in and bringing your other cut up to it where you want that cut to stop. And that's why we call it a stop cut. Alright. Now, as you notice, I don't usually use any kind of gouges. I use basically a knife, as you can see. But on this one, I think I'm going to show you some new things with some gouges. I bought some micro gouges. Really wonderful stuff. Wonderful, wonderful things with that. And so what we're going to do here is we have his nose out. Nice thing with doing it from a corner, you can get a lot of in-depth facial features with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go up here and we're just going to do his mustache. Just a matter of going up a little higher than the corner and going down. Trying to match the two sides. Like I said, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but he'll be alright. We'll fix his hat and his tassel at the top a little bit later. But I always have my Santas singing, so it's always an open mouth on these. And then I'll put, you're going to put two stop cuts and you're going to cut out, sweep it out just like a little notch out there. Alright. And this is not a difficult project if you follow it. The hard part maybe for those who are beginning is to get that cone shape like I did with the tree. You know, it's getting that. But you can cut it with a knife. You don't need to have a bandsaw. You can have a coping saw or, you know, another type of saw and cut it, you know, cut it down if it's too big for you. You know, and like I said, I like doing smaller things so that you can see it in the camera and see it up close. I don't do things real big. I am trying to plan a real in-depth project for you folks, especially you folks that are been carving for a while, and I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to give this guy some eyes and all the rest, but we're just going to try to get his basic features out first, and then from there we'll, I guess many of you heard about our weird snowstorm. I had so many branches down at the farm. I was busy a few days with trying to fix it. And we're going to have his beard sticking out a little bit here. I was out with a chainsaw, and of course it's not any softwoods that fell. It was all the the hard stuff like oak trees and maples and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I had a lot here. I had about an hour and a half here to work on it and about 3 hours at the farm. So I had a little bit of a workout, which isn't bad. I could have used it anyway, so. But, you know, and I show you some videos from that from time to time just to show you some life on the farm a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind that. And my cat Calvin, some of you enjoy seeing him and have asked about him and stuff, so I'll keep you in tune about him. Alright, so that's our now again I'm going to take all the hard markings off, like that saw band markings off. And right here I'm going to make this kind of really distinct here. A little bit different than what I'm used to doing, so I'm going to have that really sitting in there like that. Okay. Just doing the nose a little bit. Alright, now again, I'm going to show you a little bit of what I've been doing with these nice little new tools I bought. I think they're Dockyard micro tools that I bought. And like I said, I don't get any money because I'm promoting one tool over another. Or I'm just telling you what works for me. If if you're able to buy some, I would highly recommend. The only one that I really am absolutely found a fantastic tool to have, and if you don't, and if you're having a hard time sharpening, is that Tom's massager, that knife massager that I bought, that Tom Ellis built. Terrific little machine. I've taken it to shows. In fact, I had a guy call me this week if I was going to bring it to the show at William Rush, and yes, I am bringing it to William Rush. Just to let you know that. And again, like I told you before, and I think you all know, if you want the DVD of any of these, they'll be available. Now this one will probably go along with the light bulb Santa and the spoon and the tree. That might all be on one DVD. So you get more than one a lot of times, unless it's a real in-depth project like the Chickadee or the Pilgrim. You'll get more than one project on one, but they're also available for you on YouTube. And I know some people can't use YouTube because they don't have a fast enough connection. I understand that as well. Okay, so that's where we're at with him. And now this guy, his beard is there, so we're gonna just put that in. Let me clean that up a little bit. I get ahead of myself sometimes, and you can do a lot to a carving just by adding a couple extra cuts and such. So I know it's Christmas time. I know there are others that are doing a lot of other Christmas things. This here, I just want to mention, you can make this into a much smaller size, like this here. I'm going to make a different project with this one. That will be our next video, but I won't say what it is yet, but because I still have to think it through a bit. But what this will be is, if you want to make it smaller, you can make it an ornament in a tree if you'd like, or you can have it standing, whichever you like. Okay? So, you notice I pick up different knives every time. Okay. Alright, so what I was doing was I was cleaning this up before I put the beard in. And so let me keep going here. I've been so extremely busy, like I said before, and I'm sorry I didn't get to doing more videos this year. With my job coming to an end and my folks needing some help, maybe it was perfect timing. I'm not supposed to look for anything for a little bit until things settle down here. And yeah, they will. They will. And I haven't been doing a lot of teaching either, simply because I'm needed here, but I've been able to get away from it for a little bit to take care of this. Okay, we're going to trim that off. Okay, now when we come back, I'll keep going and we'll keep working on them.